everybody, this is Tanya Sidegigcrafts. Today is Monday, and Masterboard Monday. That's the word I was thinking of. Holy moly. You'd think I hadn't been talking to people all day. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. I'm making a masterboard. I have this Stamperia cover for my Stamperia pad. I'm gonna go ahead and make it on this side because I want to use both sides, and I want a pretty side on the back, so when I cut it up, I've got something going on the front and the back. Now, my thought is making a vintage Mother's Day theme. I pulled out some scraps of papers. I don't exactly know everything that I pulled from this scrap container, so it'll be fun to go through and see if I can use some of this up. Yeah, so I'm glad you're here along with me today. Let's have some fun with it. So let's look and see. Okay, I'm not going to use green glitter. I'm not. This one, not. Okay, there's two gone, two done. Out here. But I want to use some of the things like these little squares, maybe some of these strips, and just kind of get to gluing. We'll add some, thinking of floral design in here, and everything's sliding off. Maybe I could have organized my desk a little before I started, but what fun would that be, you know? Hey, look, there's a pretty piece. All right, so let's kind of set some of these things aside a little bit so I can actually get to the paper. And I'm gonna tear some edges. I've been having fun today watching everybody's Masterboard Mondays, and I'm like, okay, I'm starting to get a little bit inspired. So let's do it. It's been a while since I've made one too, and they're so much fun. You guys, I don't know how you do this when you tear it on the edge like that. Let's see if I can hold it down and tear it right, because usually, look at that, how easy was that? Usually they just pull right out from under the edge of my ruler, even though there's foam under there and everything. I don't know, maybe I'm getting better at it. But I wanted to, oops, see, just like that. Let's try that again. There we go. Been crafting quite a bit today with Chloe, and I wanted to make a recipe album today, and for one, well, actually I wanted to make a couple of them, but I never quite got that far today. So this won't be as complicated as watching a video and getting the measurements right. This will be a little easier. So I thought, you know what, let's just go for it. This is something I've been needing to do as well. I have tomorrow off, so maybe I'll do the albums tomorrow. We've got some other stuff going on. And yeah. Oops, that goes, I know it probably shouldn't matter, but it actually has printing on it that goes upright that way, so I'm gonna go ahead and stick with the upright. I love that paper. That is such a pretty paper right there. Let's see here. I want to put some of this kind of stuff in there. This will give me room to go to stamp some things, but let's not do that one yet. Let's go, I like this one too. I'm not going to use this side. I want to use this side. And I think this would make a great balance down in this bottom corner. So what have you guys been crafting today? Is everybody full from Easter and back to work after the holiday, all that good stuff? I was fortunate to have a couple days off, so I'm having the opportunity to get some things done. I've got some challenges to complete. I've got some swaps to do. Yeah. Among normal life stuff, you know. So it's just been a regular Monday for me, except I was home today. I didn't have to work. That was kind of nice. Oh, look at these. I've got this one is pretty. I love a little duck. Should I tear that? I've got to tear it. I got to tear them all, right? I guess I don't have to tear the edge that would go against the side of the paper. But these these, I would need to. But I don't want to tear the ducky. Through this one. Come on now. Don't give me trouble. I really liked him on this side, even though he'd be torn. I think I'm okay with it. I think that'll be okay. Except I can't hold the ruler down. What is happening? Okay, so the cork is wider. Okay, okay, oh, okay. Let's see here. So let's go this way, try this way. Is that what's going on? It grips better on that one side, I think, is the problem. So we'll put this right up against this edge. Probably shouldn't have torn the duck because now I'm going to probably end up covering him. Oh well, that's okay. So what I'm going to do once I get this masterboard done, so I know a lot of people like to figure out where they're going to cut, but I like to do it the other way and not think about it. So I turn my paper over and just cut, and it cuts where it cuts. So I won't put my focal points on till after the fact. So my favorite focal points won't be on until later, because I feel like that works better for me. When I start thinking about it, it just doesn't turn out right. So let's tear these. And usually I do it in all kinds of different shapes, but today I think I'm gonna just do rectangles, squares, straight lines. And then my focal points will have different curves and things. I think that'll be interesting and fun. Go like this. Oops, that's upside down. I don't care. It can be upside down. Got some numbers on there. That's fine. Because we're going to be stamping and doing all kinds of fun things on here, I'm sure. All right, what else do we have? That one. Do we like this one? Is it too bright? I think it's okay. I think it's all right. Let's pick the side of the ruler that works. Let's try to square it up a little. I think that'll be nice. I'm happy to have some of these scraps out of my scrap box. I try to be pretty good about keeping my scraps down, but you know, they sneak up on you. It happens. Oops. All right, that one's gonna hang off the edge a little. Now I guess I'm okay with that. I'll use that one for something else to cover some gaps or something. Don't need that. Like I said, I just pulled some of the stuff out of my box. I don't really know what's in here. This should be fun. So my cat has been like loving the craft room today. I got some Happy Mails with tissue paper in them, and she has been all up in it. Ooh, wait a minute. This side, right? Yeah, most definitely. Let's use this right here. I'm glad I turned that over because I like that side better. At least for what we're doing. Let's put that this way. So Cash has been in the office supervising my crafting today. She has been loving the, oh my goodness, that's beautiful. Loving the tissue paper. So if anybody feels like sending Happy Mails full of tissue paper for Cash, She loves it. Absolutely loves it. She hasn't been yelling or anything. It's been amazing. Like when she's acting like that, she can have whatever she wants. I like to keep her happy. All right, let's see here. Get this one glued. My little noisy kitty cat. Okay. And then I have a second piece that I can put somewhere else, and I hate to keep turning that over. I guess it's the centimeter side. I can probably remember that. It's where the cork is to the edge. Okay. You guys can probably hear her behind me in the tissue paper right now. It's funny as heck. She's laying down in it. I cleaned up most of it. I put most of it away because I like to reuse my tissue. But she's still got a pile sitting there. I don't think she's giving it up. Just use this one up. I love this paper. This is so pretty. I want to use the one with the more pink on it. Okay, let's put this on the side maybe. Is that too close to that one? Where else can I put it? Let's put it here. It's funny because my back, the Stamperia cover is so collagey already, I can't see where my papers stop and start. I have to feel it. Which is all right too. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to that one for a little bit because we'll put that one on there too, but I've got so much of, well, I can put it right here, I suppose. Let's do that. Let's do that. Oops. Sorry if I keep going off screen. There's so much on my desk right now, it's like hard to tell if I'm where I'm at. Okay. Let's put some more of this one in there too. Such pretty paper. Oops. So I got a call from my sister today, and she is having rain or snow where she's at. You guys having snow too? We had some huge storms, but it was all pretty crazy rain. We didn't have any snow here. Of course, she's in another state, so it makes sense there. We had lots of rain, thunder. I woke up this morning. Was it this morning? Or was it yesterday morning? I think it was yesterday morning with thunder so loud it woke me up. I'm going to have a gap there too, which is fine. We'll get it covered. Let's see here. Be here. See what else did we do today. Not a lot. Chloe and I went to lunch today. and she had to work. She works from home, and she needed a journal, so you may have seen my video about that. We made her a journal today. So she is a photographer and she is in art school, and she wanted a journal to keep track of her purchases of film and stuff like that. She's actually doing more traditional photography now. She got a camera like the ones we used to use when we were in school back in the day, when we had to develop our own film and all that good stuff. And she's really enjoying that. So she wants to be able to, you know, not buy things that she doesn't like. Like she wants to keep track. Like if she doesn't like a particular kind of film, she doesn't want to keep accidentally repurchasing it, kind of thing. So she's keeping track of, you know, her pictures and what kind of results she gets from the different films and things, which I think is a really cool idea. And so that's what she's doing with that. She'll have some photos in it, and she's so creative. So creative. So I'm hoping she will share that with us later on when she gets through it. I think she might. Maybe she'll post it on her page. She has a YouTube as well. It doesn't have a lot of art on there, but if you guys are interested, I'll put her link in the description box, because I know she would love to have some viewers and some feedback on her art. She's also got some video game stuff on there too, but I think she's wanting to really push her artwork out there and show people what she's doing. So let's see here. We'll use that bit. Oh, I've got more strips of that. We'll use it somewhere. And I'm seeing a big piece of that we will use. Really loving that paper. But I don't want to use too much of it because it's just going to kind of take over, right? Does it matter? I mean, it's beautiful. I could use this side. That's kind of boring when I've got that other gorgeous side. And if I go wait too much longer, everything's going to crowd in and it really won't work. So let's do it here. I think I'm liking that. Or go back to my original thought, put it here. That's too close to that one, but I can tear it in smaller bits. And now that I'm not thinking about it anymore, that's what I did. Do you guys ever surprise yourself because you act quicker than you wanted to? And then it's like, oh, why did I do that so quick? Why did I make that decision? Wait a minute, I wasn't done yet. I wasn't ready. That's what I just did just now in my head. Like, why? But I don't want to think about it. I just want to do it. If I think about it, it's too planned and it'll show. But it is a masterboard and it will get cut up, so it's not going to be, it won't be totally obvious because we won't see the whole thing at one time. It'll all be cut up. But I do love this pink floral in here, and I really do want it to be, I really want it to be showing. I think I'm going to overlap these a little bit more like this. This paper, it's so pretty. I'd hate to not use it. There we go. Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful paper. I didn't tear that one. I'm not tearing it off. I'm just going to leave it, whatever. It'll be the only piece on there that's not torn. We'll have to put stuff over the edges so it doesn't show. I love this one too. We need to use this one. I think I'm going to use this one in its entirety right there, but let's be sure to tear this one first. because I don't think I have a lot of this. I do see another strip of it, but I don't think I have a lot. Oops. So yeah, who else is making masterboards today? Masterboards are awesome because you can, you know, just kind of randomly put the papers. You know, you can have a theme if you want to. You don't have to. Put papers you like, use papers you don't like. Use your scraps, use stuff that you bought for it. Whatever. You can, you know, make it vintage or make it spring or bright colors or however you want to. And then you can turn it into little smaller art pieces. It's just so much fun. Why not? It's a great, oops, I am going to pick that one up and scoot it over because there's a tiny itty bitty gap right there. It's a great way to get rid of your scraps though and turn it into something amazing. And if your papers are papers you like already, then you know you're going to like it because those are papers you use already or that you picked out. Here's another. I think I'm going to do the same thing here. And yeah, I know they're close together, but shucky darn. It's so pretty. This one's already covered, so I've just got a gap here and gap here. This is all, but everything else is done. Maybe I'll just go this way. Let's just do that. Maybe I'll stick this, oh yeah, I do have a gap in there. Well, I can't stick it there because it's too close to the other one. But I didn't get to do as much Easter crafting as I wanted to. Got kind of busy, didn't get to use a lot of my new die cuts, which was unfortunate. But they'll be fun next year. Let's see, I wanted to use more. This is going to be see-through if I put that there, so I can't really use that. What else do I have that's fun? This is fun. That's a lot of fun, actually. And if I did that one there, it would actually break up into this one and make these look further apart. And oh, I think this will work. I like this. Let's do that. Let's tear it. I struggle with that tearing thing. So I want to get a jump on my Mother's Day stuff because, you know, I've got some cards for some moms to get out. Yeah, now that I torn it, I've still got a gap in here, but it's okay. I can fill that up. There. I like that a lot. Okay, now keep reaching for that, and I shouldn't because I've got enough. That's the same one. It's this one. There's more of that, which I can tear down and put here. Okay, let's do this. knew where I got all these papers, I'd sure tell you guys, but like I said, they are scraps. I'm going to go ahead and just stick that one in there. And I just have a little patch right there. Forgot to tear that one. That's okay though. I have to cover that piece anyway. And then, so we don't need that one. Blue. Ooh, it's music too. And it's not, oh, I like it. Let's see here. This will be actually nice added in, I think. Maybe right side up. I think that's right, yeah. I think that's right side up. And we'll just tear that simply, just like that. Here. The whole duck is covered. Remember that duck I put on at the beginning? Yeah, neither do I. It's gone. He's gone. Just put it that way. Oh, there's... Oh, no, that's part of the duck. Little ducky's gone. Should I do it there? I do have a spot here too. That's too close though, I think. Or is it? Does it matter? Because they're going to be cut, remember? Ooh. And that threw me a curveball. Should we play with some blue? I think we should do that. It goes to, let's do that there. Not going to need a lot of this one. Maybe a little bit bigger. I missed a spot, but you know what? I think that's okay. Because I can put something else there, so I'm all right with that. I'm okay. Or let me look at this side, because I could put it here and just cut a new one for that one. I think that's what I'll do here. There. We won't worry about the chicken. Let's try that again. The chicken is gone. We're doing flowers. This is not about chickens. This is not Easter no more. Okay, and then I can cut a new piece of this one. Not cut it, but you know what I mean. Tear it. And I think I'm just going to tear the edges here. Okay. There we go, and we'll just tear this one on the side there. Oops, where'd that come from? Must have been stuck to my finger. Okay, and there we go. All right, our board is covered. That's very exciting. I'm gonna go under some of these edges that I can see are still not quite right. Get those down. And set this stuff aside a bit. Here we go. Here's our masterboard. Kind of not liking that one little lonely white piece up there. I'm feeling like I should cover that. But what do I want to cover it with? I was going to put more in there so we could stamp more. Oh, there's another piece right there. Could do that. Just make it smaller, maybe not so noticeable. Or I could go this way. I think I liked it better this way. Let's do that. I'm thinking too much, huh? Okay, here we go. I don't remember what I decided on, but this is where I just stuck it. So here we go. That's where it's going. All right. And look at this. I've got, okay. This is too bright. I don't want it on there, but these kind of blend in really nicely. I could stick something like this in here. But that would mean I would need to tear the edges probably, and I'm not going to be able to do that because they're too tiny. I'm not going to worry about those right now. What about... I think that's it for those. Okay, let me see about trimming back the edges. You know what? I'm not even going to trim the edges. You guys, I'm going to just cut this. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut it into 12. So if I do by 3s, that's going to be 4 inches. Which is a bit wide. If I do 3 inches, I can get 4 strips out of it. I think that's what we'll do. Or that's what we're going to do. So... I'm not looking. I'm doing this blindly. I don't know which side is up. Totally don't know. We're just going to cut it. So what did I say? 3 inches? Or I could do, let's do 3.5 inches because I like my tag width a good 3.5 inches. And then the last strip that we can't do that to, we will just cut it in half, whatever it is. So there's 3.5. Are you crying with me? We're taking risks today. 3.5. So this piece is going to be 5 inches. Is that what I want to do? Hang on. 5 inches. What if we go 3.5 inches this way? Is this one 5 inches? We'll do 2.5. Yikes. All right, those will definitely be tags. We're not going to look yet. All right, so these are going to be 12 inches. So we're going to do these at 4 inches. Let's do them at 4 inches. Let's just do them at 6 inches. These could be journaling cards, so they'll be a little bit bigger. And you know what? I forgot. I was going to stamp on these before I did this, but here we go. I'm going to use some rubber stamps. I forgot. I got excited about the cutting, and now I'm curious what we got. And here we go. So we got this one. Look at that little tiny corner of blue. We got this one. Ooh, I like that a lot. We got this one at a size. I'll have to trim up the edges there because that one's kind of funky. this one. We got this one. And this one. We got this one. This one's gonna have a lot of stuff we can put on there. And then this one. So there we go. There's some fun tags and journaling cards. Let's see about adding some things to these. Let's get out some stamps real quick. Let's use, I'm gonna go with my Crafter's Square stamps, why not? Get some archival ink out and just go with it. Just have some fun. So, I won't take you guys all the way through a process because you know what, there's so many different things you can do. There's no rules here. Not really. And I've lost my block. It's here somewhere, so I'm just going to use the lid here. Somebody showed me this trick once, and I was like, oh, brilliant. Look at that. Ta-da! We'll just kind of put some on here randomly. So you think we should put a butterfly here? Why not, right? Think I can land it without being able to see? I'm okay if we can't, but that's not bad. Not bad at all. Let's stick this one here. I don't care if they don't come out perfect. That's not what I'm aiming for at all. The papers are all different levels. They're all different thicknesses, so I can't really expect it to be perfect. That one turned out okay though. Go. I feel like this one goes this way. And this one I feel like goes this way. It's just a gut. I got no rhyme or reason for it. Just feels right. This one like goes this way. We'll put the butterfly at the bottom on this one. Actually, you know what? This would be fun to make a little pocket out of this one. I'm going to put the butterfly right here. There. So there's that. I have other stamps, but those look like fun. And yeah, so should I keep going? I don't know. How many minutes we've been here? 38. We'll go for a few more minutes. Let's turn some of these into something. 38. Okay, let's do. Did I say this was a tag? I think this is a tag. I'm just eyeballing here. But I did want to check my edges and make sure they're nice and clean. This one too. This was a tag too, yep. I could use my corners and swap it over to the other side and make sure that they're even and everything. That would be a good thing to do, but I'm not too worried about that right now. And then let's take our hole chomper. Now, I had some, whatchamacallits. I guess I could make some. Hole in there. Before I do that, let's make some. The circle, the hole reinforcements. I had some. I got some. But like usual, I don't know where. So let's make some. I'll show you how to do that. If I can find my bunch, which is in this drawer. It's right here next to me. I just need to dig for it for just a moment. So talks amongst yourselves. Feel free. I think this is the size of it. Whoops! Craft a lunch. Okay, it happened. It did. So I'm gonna put a pink one on there. This isn't much of a reinforcement because this paper is really thin. So thin that my hole cutter doesn't really want to work. Oh darn. That's pretty thin. And now it's stuck. Look at that. Fancy. I have never had that problem with these before. How do I fix it? Is it fixable? I don't want to break my desk. All right, well, that's not going to work this time. So never mind. Here, let's just poke a hole in it. My hands are shaky. You can use a metal eyelet, of course. But my, yeah, I'll have to fix that thing off camera. I'm not going to worry about it right now. And then I was talking about making this one a little pocket would be fun. And I'm looking at this paper, and how cute would that be to just add that on there? It's too thick this way. Let's cut it back a little bit. We're going to do some eyeballing again. You get to go on the floor, Mr. Thing, because you're knocking my papers down. Okay, is that wide enough? Is that too wide? I'm gonna take that little piece of paper off because if anything we stick in there is gonna get caught on that. That won't matter because it won't show. That is just about a perfect width. I'm gonna trim it slightly. Hi, Cassie. And then I'm going to cut this one back a little bit. Let's see if that's better. That is much better. I probably should have torn it, huh? Oh, great. Awesome. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I should have torn it, at least on the one edge. Let's try that. Let's see if I can still tear it decent. What is it, baby? What is it? There we go. Yep, I like that a lot. I'm kind of wishing that had been pocket too. All right, we'll just glue the 3 sides, stick it on the bottom. And then we can stick a little note or something special in there. Okay, so there's that one. And I may add something more to it, but for now I think it's good. This one I like as well. Thinking they need something more though. I'm gonna go ahead and distress the edges just a little. I'm looking a little vintagey. I got a little too much right there. My dauber is like tore up. We'll do this side too. I think this was a great use for that Stamperia cover. I've been sitting wondering what I should do with it, and now it's used and I don't have to worry about it anymore. I know, Cash, isn't that awesome? My little supervisor. She's been in the office with me all day. Even when I went and took a nap, she was sleeping in here. Don't laugh at me for taking a nap. I wish I hadn't said no all those years before when everybody was trying to make me take naps as a kid. We should have taken advantage of those naps because now they're catching up. Now we wish we had more of them. All right, I think this will be fun, but I don't have this stuff with me, and I don't want to keep you guys on here to add maybe a little bit of lace or some other maybe flowers or different things on there. Ooh, I do have some right here. I wouldn't have to go searching for these. Let's see what we've got. Got my Tim Holtz box here. There's got to be something good in there, right? Got to be something good. And I know we've got some flowers in here. We've got some tickets. I don't know about a ticket. Actually, I kind of like that. Some of these flowers are way too big. That's too big. I've got some of these kind of flowers. It's too big as well. That might be fun for this one. It totally covers the butterfly. Not that I'm worried about the butterfly, but it's still really big. That might be better. Better choice right there. Something like that maybe. And I'm okay with it covering the butterfly there. This one's very bright. I could do something like that here. Maybe. I'm not sure I like that. Not sure about that one. I have so many good things in this box. It's so hard to pick. These are too big. I know those are too big. Here's a rose. If I trimmed that one back, no, I like that one. I actually like that one a lot. I don't think I want to change that one. This is really pretty too. I could have made the pocket out of something like that. That would have been nice. But here we are. I could do, here's a cute ticket that would be fun. I could put these kind of tucked, but remembering that that's a pocket, I don't know, that'll work. That'll work, but then I don't know about the flowers with it. I think that's too much. I could fussy cut around here, but you can't really read the ticket anyway, so I mean, why waste it, right? Or hang on to that because I could find more flowers that might work better. Hold on, hold on. So many good things in here. What about something like that? And then fussy cut the flowers. I do like that. That's nice. And I'll fussy cut around here. Okay, let's go with that. And then we're gonna be done for today. Because, you know, it's gonna be like a 2-hour video if I decorate all of these at this pace. And I don't wanna do that to you. So here we go. Oops, I just dropped my box. I did not wanna do that. All right, we're gonna go ahead and distress this a little bit on the edges. Just get rid of some of that white, so it doesn't look fancy and brand new. Oopsie. There we go. Okay. I have that there. Oh, where's that theater ticket? That might have been nice right there. Oh, shoot. How far did it go in the box? That might have been really cute right there. But, alas, it's buried in the box. Not gonna find it now, so here we go. We're committed. There it is. This one, we're gonna wipe up that glue. I feel like I want to cut this one a little bit. Let's get some of those pinking scissors out. You know, the ones where I got 12 and I only wanted one. Let's get some of those scissors out. the other ones work better than these. They probably work better on wider paper strips. Okay, we'll go with that. That's kind of cool, right? Something different. Stress these. Oh, I wanted to fussy cut these flowers. We're gonna cut right here. And I picked the wrong scissors for this. I know, these were my grandmother's sewing scissors. There. I think that's perfect there. I like that a lot. And then if I wanted to, I could potentially, stop it, just do this. Can't keep everything, right? There we go. There it is. All right, I'm gonna toss those in the bin before I change my mind. You guys, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. So we've got a couple cute tags finished up and a couple more to go. So these are pretty much done. I may decide to do something to them later, but they're pretty much done for now. And as I'm looking at them, I'm like, Wink Estella, Wink Estella. Stop it. Maybe next time. But for tonight, this is it. So these guys are mostly finished. And then we got all of these cards out of a masterboard. So lots more to do, obviously, but a lot of fun doing it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this and enjoyed my process. I hope that you guys will give it a shot. I'm sure a lot of you probably already do this in your own crafting. But anyway, thanks for hanging out and visiting with me tonight. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care and see you soon.